Hello. Notre Dame on the move. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Apologies for the mix-up in timing. As you can see, Dead in the Water is actually starting on time. Wow, what a sight. We are starting right on time. I made a mistake. I didn't realize I made a mistake until and as you can see, I'm currently right now by myself. Spence will be joining us soon. He got something to take care of with his family. So, snap. I don't have any of my, let me see. Chat. I don't have the chat up. I got the chat up now, man. And the Raiders is in the building. If I can get this stuff working. Oh, yeah. Probably. There it is. What's cracking, my guy, Jeff? In the building. Thank you, bro. Finally back home. Raiders allegiance in the building. Salute. I missed everybody. Hope everybody missed me. Hope everybody missed Spence, man. He'll be up there in a minute, I'm sure. And it's going to be crazy trying to figure out how to get this all fixed up. No worries about that. I'm glad I jumped in right when I did. We got a minute and 10 left. And of course, as soon as this minute and 10 we hit halftime, I'm sure there's a lot of Raider fans that want to hear what Turf got to say about what's going on. I absolutely will be using halftime to get a little bit of my, thoughts on the most ridiculous team in football, which is the absolutely is the Raiders. No question. We are absolutely at the bottom of the barrel. There's no trying. There's no trying. Yeah, my voice is almost gone. Almost gone. I don't have time to be trying to put all these things back. I need this to come up. Let me see. I can't throw it up there, but I see you, and I'm definitely going to make sure I get my shout outs. Town Raider in the building. It's cracking. Oh, man. And I don't need it. Can't. All I'm mad at is I can't publish it when it's chats without. We're going to figure it out. Yeah, I know Leo is first right now. He's mad. Sorry, Leo. We pulling for you, though, bro. We want to see a squad in the final. It's not looking good right now. So how's everybody doing? I want to hear everybody else's thoughts, man. Especially y'all Raider fans. I know some of you are in there. I would really like to hear who's happy, who's mad. Spence is here. Spence
I'm in.
Building. Oh man, let me see. We have to fix this. We are gonna have to fix
this. Tonight I have my earbuds in from the start, so we'll see.
Hold on, I got the other set up.
You got your minute.
Yep, the Minnesota gear.
I thought about wearing my Notre Dame hat tonight. Show the love.
There we go. There it is. Gunsmoke in the building. Live? Yeah, we're live, man. We are live and direct. We already got a bunch of people in the chat.
Nice.
I was just asking them
I,
how they felt because I assume there's definitely some negative things.
so I don't know if I'm assuming you didn't see it because I just sent it to you, but I created my channel.
Ah, you finally created the channel.
I did.
Perfect. We'll work on that tonight too. We will work on that tonight too. So, yeah, let's hear what you got to say, Spence. What's your thoughts on the way that the Las Vegas Raiders seem to operate and how they hire and fire?
The same as Boston. Same as the Patriots.
You think so, huh?
It's like Robert Kraft has a brother from another mother.
It's weird, man. I'm not
I
gonna
don't know.
lie. What's going on right now?
I don't understand it, to be honest. Like Telesco was not the problem.
Absolutely not. Not even close.
As a matter of fact, I will go to Elliot Wolf's house, pack his stuff up, throw him down the stairs, and put him in a car to have Telesco.
Dude, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Shout out to Richard Lopez in the building. Let me see. He actually stated, giving AP and Telesco 1 year to turn the Raiders around.
Yeah,
I agree, my guy. I agree.
So as you had told me, like Mayo lost the Patriots. I don't think that was the case with Pierce. I mean, have you heard?
Right. Nope, and I agree. Definitely
Yeah,
wasn't.
it really looked like the team was playing hard for him down the stretch.
Yep, I agree.
And I mean, it doesn't make any sense. You guys beat the Chiefs. I mean, I think you're like one of a few teams that can say that they beat the Chiefs and the Ravens.
Very true. Yeah. I mean, that in itself is a feat to do this year, considering that both of them are going to be in the playoffs.
And you beat Baltimore in Baltimore.
Exactly.
They don't lose there.
No, they weren't supposed to lose that game at all. Not even a little bit. Yeah, this Notre Dame game is a hot mess. Hot mess. I mean, sacks galore, man. Sacks galore.
Come on
Hey,
down,
this,
Abdul Carter.
yeah.
My only worry is that he's going to play so well that the cat's going to be out of the bag and he's going to go in the top 3.
The cat is already out of the bag, man. There's no question.
He's gonna look so good in a Patriot uniform as long as Elliot Wolf doesn't mess that up.
You really think they would do that with your first pick?
For absolutely.
What is
I can tell you exactly 1,000% what Elliot Wolf is thinking right now. I'm gonna package that trade up, move down to 8, and draft the tackle or the guard.
Okay.
The guard from LSU or Kelvin Banks from Texas. Those are I guarantee you those are his top 2 targets.
I can see that.
Yeah, and I'll beat him to death with a rubber hose if he does that.
New England Raider boosters.
Like they're talking about the LSU guard. Not even he's a tackle actually in college, but they're saying his arms are too short for the NFL and he'll end up playing guard.
Right. Well, Jeff seems to believe that New England's going to get T-Mac. I think T-Mac is the kid. See.
I
couldn't. I mean, I'll put it to you.
I like him.
If you do, I wouldn't.
I like him, but I'll just answer it with this: not more than I like Abdul Carter.
Yeah.
That's it. I do like him, and if we were picking a little later and Carter wasn't available, then I would say for sure. Right. To me, the top 2 players in this draft, Travis Hunter and Abdul Carter. Right. Everybody else lines up behind them. Right. The quarterbacks are going to go first because of need, right?
I would agree. I mean, and that's the thing. That's what we don't really know. we know somebody this year. I guarantee somebody makes a trade up, and somebody's going to agree to that trade. I don't think it'll be like last year where nobody was looking to give up anything that they
Do you think Telesco got fired because he was considering trading for Mac Jones?
Man, if so, that he deserved it.
I would
That
agree.
was the case.
I
He
would agree.
deserved it
If he went to
completely,
the owner and said, "I'm thinking
totally.
about trading for Mac Jones," it'd be like, "Get
He
out of here,
totally
dude!
fired.
Get out of here!"
What was I going to say? Richard Lopez. AP's mindset with the Raider way was nice. They just didn't give him a chance. And this is coming from a long-time Charger fan. I'm with you, man, and I appreciate the the shout out with this. We are all hurting right now. I'm seeing that's the thing. I can admit it. All of us Raiders fans, absolutely, just because we know we're already back to ground zero again. I mean, what year do you expect to have that? I mean, I don't see us winning another 5 games, 6 games. I think we're back to a 4-game win next year. I really don't know how to put it, man.
I mean, honestly, the only good thing for you is that this kind of resets the table for you to go out and do a proper coaching search.
Yeah,
And go get the guy that you guys think can take you to the
yeah, I
promised
agree with
land.
that.
You
I
know,
agree with
I
that.
mean, I'm trying to stay positive and look at it, on that side of things. Like, it's easy, yeah, right. It's easy to get down on the
Yes,
situation.
very easy. Has
I
to be.
never thought I'd be a Patriots fan saying that after the last 20 years, but we're going on 5 years now.
Yeah. You guys
It's
aren't faring
it's
too
like,
well either.
yeah, you know what, the one thing that I've learned through these 5 years is, for 4 years, I guess, right now, but you are only as good as your coach and your quarterback.
Right. Right.
You
Nope.
really
Makes
are, and
sense.
your front office. I'll include the GM in that too, because if the GM's not bringing people,
Yep. Jeff
you're in
says
trouble too.
offensive tackle and wide receiver. Their weak spots. He's referring to you guys. Says you can't take Carter. He has to last to us at 6. Yeah, a lot of people want Carter. A lot of people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he should
And
be
for
number
good
one on the
reason.
Patriot like draft board right
Yeah,
now,
for good
because
reason.
we need an edge rusher. We need an edge rusher as bad as we need a wide receiver. And I've already made this as plain as possible. Like, if T. Higgins is not on the Patriots next year,
Right.
Robert Kraft needs to sell the team, because that means he's not committed.
Right.
It's
Aladdin
gonna take a boatload
Saddam.
of money to
Salute.
get T. Higgins in New England.
Right.
It's gonna take a boatload of money.
Yeah, a lot. A ton.
But
Yeah, we all know.
if we're not there with that money, then we failed. If he says no to us and we are by far and away the highest offer,
You just gotta live in it. I mean,
then we got to live with that. But I mean, that offer should be so big that
right.
the next team in that bidding order should be like, what? I
Yep.
mean, I don't want you to reset the market on him, but I mean,
Yeah, you just
yeah,
feel like he's
he's
the perfect fit.
yeah,
I don't know,
make
man. I
him.
would much rather have that kid from Arizona just due to the fact that I'm not I don't know, man. T. Higgins gets hurt. He gets hurt. I don't know. Has he ever played a full season? How old is he? There are some red flags for me when it comes to T. Higgins.
Yeah,
As far as giving up the
he's
barn
injury
for him,
prone, but yeah, he's definitely the best talent out there. And it's not about it. Like, we're gonna take him because he's the number one wide receiver we think in the league. We're taking him because he's the number one available.
no,
You know,
absolutely right.
um, I really do like Deebo Samuel too, but he's gonna be looking for a big bag too.
He's not
And
worth it.
yeah, exactly. He's not worth it. I feel like he lost a step this year.
Yep.
He wasn't as impactful for them. I definitely think Lynch is walking away from him, even though Lynch says that he's gonna do everything in his power to bring him back. I think they made their choice. Ayuk is their guy.
Yeah. Nope. I think you're right on that. I don't see them.
And they draft so well. The kid they drafted out of Florida, Pearsall, looks like he's ready to step in and be that guy. And he only had, I mean, the dude gets shot and he only had to play
Right. No,
six games. 6 games of seasoning for a guy coming off a gunshot injury. He looks better than any receiver on the Patriots.
Right.
Honestly, like if I had taken Pearsall, I would be happy.
No, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. He looks really good. Satire hater Mike. Turf, I agree. I like the wide receiver from Arizona. Yeah, he's a doozy, Satire.
Yeah, I like him. I do like him. Don't mistake my preference of Carter for me not liking him. If I could have them both, I'd do it.
Right. Yeah. Well, the other reason too I love him, Sack, is due to the fact that we have the number 6 pick. I don't know, man. Call me crazy, but I really do believe in history repeating itself. Anybody recalls the last person that we drafted at number 6? That man's name is Tim Brown. So, hey, if he falls to us at 6, I think it's worth taking him because I do think he possibly has the chance to be one of the next generation of greats as far as talent on that wide receiver position. I mean, have you seen him? Have you watched any of his plays? Have you just watched him practice? He's like 6'4", 6'5", isn't he?
Who, Tet?
The kid from Arizona. Yeah. I don't know how to say his name. McMillan. I know that's his last name. But first and foremost,
I think it's Tetaroa.
78 is in the building with a super chat. Strike. Oh, that's Strike. Hey, that's my guy. Hey, what's going on, Strike? Glad you're here, man. Glad you could show up. Hopefully you enjoy the show as always, man. Good to see you guys. Yeah, we out here in the streets. I sent you the links, so that way you can see it. You don't have to wonder, why does he keep interrupting? Because I usually try to, shut him out.
So
we all know in this world of YouTube, if you don't know, super chats, y'all come first. Always. The minute we see a super chat, everybody's shutting in. That's the way it goes. So, hey, you got questions and you really, really want your question, I promise you, even if it's a 2-cent super chat, it'll be up there on the screen. So, yeah, Edgar Bonilla is in the building. T-Mac, McMillan. I gotta find out his first name because he's definitely going to
built-in nickname. I like it. T-Mac.
Yeah, T-Mac. Everybody's calling him T-Mac. So, yep, I'm hooked. I like the kid. I saw a workout, and I'm just telling you, the hands, the hand-eye coordination, size, wingspan. He's going to be very difficult to cover. Very difficult.
I really liked Drake May's rookie season.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to wonder if the pick might have been Joe Alt.
Really?
Yeah. Everybody says you're crazy to draft a left tackle that high, but he looks like he's gonna be a cornerstone lineman for the next 10 years.
Right. Oh yeah, no,
he's gonna anchor the Chargers for the next decade.
Easy.
And he's not even playing his position right now. He's playing out of position, and he still looks amazing.
Yep.
But I mean, yeah, I've told you my affinity for Arch Manning, and I think he's going to be in next year's draft class.
Dude,
so, I mean, I could have preferred maybe to spend these 2 drafts bulking up our interior,
Right.
and then, you know,
Yep.
ride it out with Jacoby or something for a couple of years. And
Right. Right. Well, there's no time to say what.
Jacoby would have guaranteed us a top 5 pick.
Right. Right.
And
It's no
and then
time like
maybe
the present for me to say what I've said to you the other night. As far as the boldest statement I've ever made about football, and I'm gonna say it here out loud, live, right in front of everyone. I've said this to a lot of people. I want y'all to hear me out when I say this, but Turf is telling y'all the NFL is over. As you know it, it's gone. You are looking at the blockbuster of digital media, and you're seeing the beginning of the end, ladies and gentlemen. And I can assure you one thing: there's a reason why Arch Manning isn't coming out of YouTube early. There's a reason why Arch Manning has been sitting at YouTube. I'll just tell you this: I'll put UT's alumni and money up against any conglomerate, as far as America is concerned. And any other owner slash right who's going to become a team by right affiliation, etc. There's a lot going on in college sports. Man. It is a lot. We are absolutely going to have to talk about this. Things are going to change on the fly. But the easiest way I'm going to say it is the NFL is going to be lucky to see 26-year-old rookies, 25-year-old rookies moving forward. They'll be lucky, right? Because you're going to be absolutely nuts to leave college. You're going to be nuts to leave college with the bags that are being presented. And I want to go through that. I'll definitely want to talk with Spence and kind of dive into that a whole lot more. But I have to talk about this firing, man. And I'm sorry I'm dominating the mic right now, Spence, but I got to talk about this, man, because this is part of the problem, man. This is the reason why we absolutely suck. And I can't say it anymore. We absolutely stink because our front office does not know how to treat people, let alone anything else. They don't even know how to treat people. They can't even fire somebody properly. They honestly can't fire someone properly. I mean, how hard is it to be nice and kind when you're giving somebody the can? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. Why allow AP to go out there, feel like he's still a part of the team, right? Let him say things boldly, still out there, presenting, to fire him after that and make him look like a fool. Everybody knows that you're usually firing somebody right that Monday or Wednesday. Here we are, Thursday, and now you want to fire Telesco out of the board. Where is your crew? Where is your dignity, respect? Where's the character? I mean, this is why we're the laughing stock. We are truly the laughing stock of the NFL. And nobody, all you Raider fans, man, look, and I'm saying that's me included, but I'm more centered now than ever. But all you Raider fans wondering, or trying to, think about what next coach we're gonna get, like somebody wants to come here. I mean, that in itself is anyone that's willing to come to this team right now as a head coach should be looked at funny. Because who wants a year to get kicked out? I mean, who wants a year to get nothing that they need in order to do their job? I have a lot. I'm going to let Spence get in here before he falls asleep. And I love to hear what you have to say, man, seriously, because I really think that's the biggest problem we have right now. And we're never going to get anyone worth their salt into our front office change.
Yeah, I mean, Telesco didn't deserve that. I felt like he actually did a pretty solid job last offseason for you. Your draft, we went over that. I know you were down on your draft, but when we went through it, your draft is pretty good. I mean, the way I look at a draft is if you get 3 to 4 guys coming out of your draft that are going to stick,
That's huge.
that you can envision playing into a second contract.
That's huge.
That's huge. That's
It's
huge.
insane.
They don't all need to be all pros.
No.
And you guys nailed your first 3 picks. Arguably the best player in the draft, Brock Bowers. Right? I mean, people will make the argument about the quarterbacks, but I mean, outside of them, Bowers by far and away was the best player.
I mean, and there's no way he doesn't get rookie of the
year. He won't because he's not a quarterback, but
it's how though. Who's gonna get it? The only way I see him not getting it.
You know who's getting it.
Jaden Daniels.
We don't have to discuss it. It's going to Daniels.
But he has to at least win a playoff, in my opinion. He hasn't broken any rookie records. He hasn't done anything. From that
if he wins a playoff game, the legend will be set in stone.
Well, it just puts him behind. It puts him behind CJ Stroud as a rookie.
Yeah, look at Stroud. I mean,
that's it. You see what I'm saying?
They were picking Stroud for MVP this year after last year. I mean, they get way over the skis on this stuff.
Right.
And Daniels is a better prospect than Stroud.
No, I agree. I agree with that.
His arms is good and his legs are much better.
You got my boy Yaya in the building. Salute, my dude. Good to see you, man. It's been a while. Hope everything is good with you, man. And enjoy the show as always. Rick Samarano is in the building. Aloha, Raiders. Raider Nation. Yeah, that's
I hadn't seen Pete Carroll going to Chicago. John B's saying that.
Oh, really? Yeah, so you can click on these too just as a heads up and it'll pop up. Oh, I keep forgetting. I gotta show you how to see. Yeah. You can pull up YouTube and then just silence it. And that way you'll see. But with that being said, John B in the building. What's cracking, John B? Salute, man. Any chance we get Pete Carroll, or is he definitely going to Chicago? That's interesting. I haven't heard that, man.
I hadn't heard that either, but that's an interesting landing spot.
Yeah,
I heard that Chicago was had the Detroit guy at the top of their wish list.
Oh, Ben Johnson, of course. Everybody's got Ben. That's something.
Not the Patriots, apparently. Apparently, they're all in on the guy they could have had last year.
Who is that?
Mike Vrabel.
That's right. But they had already made that deal, right?
Yes, it's crazy. It's like you could have had Vrabel last year for nothing.
Right. So let's go to it. It's a sad day, man. It's a sad day, man. It's a sad day. Dude. I mean, we don't treat people right. Yep, Raiders, straight up Raidering. So Rick Samora, my bad, Rick Samorano, that's how I'm going to say it. So Tom Telesco says something. Ram not coming back, so needs head coach, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, and Tom Brady and company, BOD, said, Telesco, you're on an island by yourself, so for that comment, Tom, you're fired. Yeah, wow. I don't know, man. I am a little sick on it. It was a surprise to a lot of us. You know.
Unless they're right, and this is just Tom Brady saying, "Hey, let me pick all the groceries."
I'll be honest. That is what it feels like. It feels like they were, Davis was okay with Telesco, and Tom is probably, sizing him up, if you will. Seeing what is this guy really, trying to see where he's at. Saying, hey, I'm going to sit back, let him make some decisions, and then start to press him to see where I can get him to pull. And it feels like this was one of those particular scenarios where he's like, I'm going to sit back. He's fired AP. That's what I wanted. I'm going to wait to see if he's got the guts to fire Telesco without me having it. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
And then, Mr. Davis, who's kind of got his head in the clouds when it comes to this football operation stuff. Looked at it as business as usual, thinking he was done with what he needed to get done, and then Tom pulls him aside and says, "Nah, bro, go fire him." You know what I mean? Like, he's not it. We need to pair him up. And that's the other thing I'm looking at. I'm looking at, hey, maybe they already have what they need, and it's pair, and that's why.
So I'm wondering who
right?
he's gonna go for.
Because it's so weird to come out of the blue like that. Yeah. You would only do something like if you had a plan. Right? I mean, I don't know.
No, I absolutely agree. Like, I think if Telesco's gone, that means Tom Brady's got someone in mind. He's probably got a coach in mind too. Apparently, he met with Belichick yesterday to pick his brain about coaches and apparently GMs. So we'll see where that goes. But I'm guessing he's probably already got some people in mind.
Right. And strike. No. But absolutely not. I do not. Well, I think he wants to, and this is you guys can't see it, but question: y'all think they would actually interview Chucky again?
No, I heard Chucky was a sneaky contender for the Chicago job. How about that?
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I heard that yesterday. I was shocked.
Yeah,
but when I started thinking about it, I was like, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, it does. Right? That does make sense.
Often new quarterback. I saw something very interesting today too. It's people, all the Chicago folks coming to the defense of Caleb.
Caleb Williams?
Everybody just trashing him now. Calling him a bust, and they're like, here's your bust. They put up the split screen with his stats and Jaden's stats, and they're like literally identical. Identical. Like he's Jaden's got a little better accuracy. But as far as yards, touchdowns, actually Caleb had fewer interceptions. Really? The only glaring difference is the rushing yards. Right. So I think his quarterback rating in his rookie year was over 100. It was like 101 or something. But Caleb's, I think, I want to say it was 83, which is not terrible for a rookie.
Not at all.
So, I mean, I guess I'm going to have to pull back a little bit and say maybe Caleb didn't have as bad a year as I thought. Like, it looked like he actually played pretty well. Mm-hmm. It's just, I mean, you don't have a chance when you don't have a coach or a coordinator.
Correct.
You're going nowhere.
Brent Mears is in the building. What's up, Brent? Salute, my dude. Mark Davis loves Chucky. He does.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of messed up how he lost his job, to be honest.
Right.
Although that you're the GM that you guys had with him, he was not drafting well at all. Mm-hmm. He kind of really messed you up. We talked about this before. That trade you guys pulled off should have been like generational. It should have been like the Cowboys trade.
Absolutely.
It should have set you guys up. It should have set you guys up. And he blew every pick from that trade. Every one. It's kind of unreal. If you go back and look at those drafts, it's kind of unreal how many picks you guys missed on.
That makes no sense.
I mean, for like starting at the top of the draft, first round on, like you guys like had a 5-year run where you missed everybody.
Right. Strike. I do not want Liam Cohen. He's like 40 years old, dude. He's like 38 years old. I'm done with the
are you being an ageist?
I am being an ageist.
Rundown being here, big. You want the young bucks.
I know, right?
Old people don't know what they're doing.
I want the seasoned, well-known and understood coach.
Pete
No
Carroll?
mixing and matching. No, you know what I mean. You can't get nothing twisted. You
Pete
know,
Carroll should be on the top of your list.
who?
Pete Carroll
Uh,
he doesn't get much more seasoned than that.
and he is a player's coach too, though. On top of it, but I don't know. I don't know if he's ready.
I'm going to tell you this, like, you know what these people need? They need structure.
Yes, absolutely,
There's too
100%.
many rich fools running around in the NFL now with no
Yes,
direction.
none. No
Right?
discipline.
They need somebody. They need somebody like a Saban, Belichick, Jimmy Johnson.
I
You know
agree. I agree.
that just put it down like Parcell style. Like, make an example of somebody. Like
So,
you think I care about your money? You think
right.
I care about your money?
Jackson Dart. What do you know about Jackson Dart?
Jackson Dart. He's what?
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. Yeah, he looks pretty good.
Yeah,
He had a pretty good bowl game.
a lot of people
I don't know. Yeah, you know what? He kind of feels like to me the Florida State quarterback from last year. Like
Jordan Travis.
yeah, like that dude he got injured, but everybody was still really high on him.
I love Jordan Travis. I thought we were going to get to see him in that last Jets game. I was looking for that.
And now apparently he may not even get a chance to play.
Really?
Yeah, I heard the Jets are want to go quarterback. So
what?
Yeah. It's like, what's the point of drafting Travis?
Why would you draft him? Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I'll just put it to you this way. The Jets is our sister. That's our sister team right there, the Jets. We're one and one A. One A and one B.
You guys have more championships.
Well, right, but I mean as far as
in the rearview mirror than they could ever dream of having. No way. Don't ever compare yourself to the Jets, dude. You're the Raiders. You're like NFL royalty.
I agree, but we're not acting like it today.
It's the Steelers, the Cowboys, the Raiders, the Patriots. Those are the cornerstone, Green Bay, and those are the cornerstone franchises.
I agree. You definitely know I agree with that. 100%.
So don't ever compare yourself to the Jets. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh wow, Notre Dame is trying to make it happen here, ladies and gentlemen. First and goal.
Notre Dame doesn't have any. This team is a lot scrappier than I thought.
If this happens, Strike, I will cry myself to sleep that night. I do not want JJ McCarthy at all. I don't want JJ.
Why would you end up with JJ?
Because we got pick and 6. Oh, it's good.
Oh, are you saying that Jackson Dart is JJ McCarthy?
No, not at all. I think Jackson Dart is probably going to have better shot than JJ. I don't like JJ McCarthy at all. I don't think
McCarthy's going to be a starter next year.
You think so? Where?
For sure. Minnesota. They didn't draft him to sit.
So you think they're going to, after the year that Sam Darnold just had,
unless Darnold wins the Super Bowl, yes, Darnold's going to he'll go somewhere else. He's going to get a job, but it's not going to be it's not going to be there. Right. As soon as JJ can play,
I can tell you that if you're a Michigan fan, you need to holler at my guy PTS, Protect the Shield Squad, Chris. And he's going to tell you he absolutely hates JJ, and that is his number one team, Michigan. He hates Michigan more than he does. So that'll be a good argument.
I'm not going to lie. I kind of felt like JJ and Bo Nix were destined for the same path, and Bo Nix is in the playoffs. So maybe I was wrong about JJ too.
I wouldn't be shocked. I don't know. Man, our teams are just.
I'll tell you what. As long as Kevin O'Connell's there, he's going to do okay. O'Connell's the real deal.
Right. And I agree, Rick. I agree. These young quarterbacks need a good fit.
Yep.
It's not. Yeah, it has to be. It has to be a
You
great fit.
you have to they in today's day and age, you got to build your offense around your quarterback
Right.
and his strengths, right? If
Right.
you got Jaden Daniels, you got to build an offense that will incorporate, designed runs into it.
Yep.
You gotta, you want those read options.
I agree. I agree.
So, I mean, it just depends on who you're dealing with, right? Like Darnold's not running anywhere,
No, not at all.
and JJ, I think JJ can move a little bit actually.
Of course. Yep. JJ has better movement than most of the guys, to be
Yeah.
honest.
So
All
Hendon
right, so we
Hooker.
got OJS Fitness personal training in the building. A hard pass. Go trade for Hendon Hooker. Hey, my guy, you are not the first person, especially Raider, that fell in love with Hendon Hooker. We got a couple of those guys that are real believers.
I got
First and
I got
foremost,
another vol you can have.
yeah.
Joe Milton.
Yeah, I don't want Joe. I don't want Joe, but people are talking about loving him, man. So it is what it is. But hey, OJS Fitness, welcome to the show. Appreciate you, man.
That's it.
Have not seen you before, so yeah. Hope you enjoy, man. Everyone, please do not forget to like and subscribe. And with that being said, right? With that being said, Spencer finally has a channel, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually about to set this thing up right now. I'm going to find a way to put his handle in so you guys can go to his YouTube channel and subscribe right now. You'll be the very first few people
I'll try to put some
subscribing right
content up
here.
there.
And I'm actually going to get his speed going up right now if he can. Did I ever send you that the PDF on how to create your link for your show?
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah, I might send it to him. We might be able to get it done today. It's pretty straightforward and easy.
Yeah.
If we can get it done today, we can even get him some. Yeah, all right. So let's look and see. We've got people in here saying some stuff. Let's see. All right, Fear Raiders in the building. Shout out Fear. What's up, my dude? Glad you could show up, man. Hire Champ and Flores or Johnson.
All right, what's Champ doing? Is Champ going to be your GM or?
I have no idea what Champ is
your
doing.
DC.
It's a great question. I mean, I have no idea what Champ Bailey.
I like where his head's at though. Flores or Johnson. I don't know if you can get Johnson, but it's like the Patriots haven't even set up a interview with Flores. They haven't even asked to talk to him.
That's insane. That's foolish.
It's maddening. It's what it is. It's maddening. I think it's because Kraft is in that like old billionaire boys club. And I think the way that he went out on Miami, outing him like that, I don't think I think that kind of blacklists him with some teams. It's like, you're supposed to do what I tell you to do.
Yep. You are right, Strike. Sam is going to be asking for that bag. That money is going to have to be right.
Have you heard the ask for Johnson? Like what he's looking at? No. It's like 15 to 20 million a year.
Are you serious?
There's not a chance. There's not a chance I would pay him that. Not a chance. I can tell you right now, the Patriots, after they talk to him, are going to be out on him. I mean, they've already pretty much signed with Vrabel. So, but this is crazy. Like, I heard that they're talking about it today. They said that he did terrible in the interview cycle last year. He's very introverted, which you cannot be an introvert and run an NFL team. I'm sorry. It's just can't.
Right.
maybe you can get away with being a coordinator and doing that.
Right. Shout out to
Not
Uriel
that.
Jr. in the building. Hello, everybody. Hello, Uriel. I've seen you before. Hope all is well. Enjoy the show. Absolutely, please. That is what I can do. I can put his handle in the chat. Sure.
Oh, I didn't know
Everybody
that. Champ
listen.
was the assistant GM.
You didn't know that?
No,
Yeah.
I thought Champ was just doing videos about being mad about losing to the Patriots.
Right. No. That is Spence's handle in the Slack channel. Please, everybody, go like and subscribe. I am going to make sure I set him up too. Let's try to get Spence's very first video. That would be pretty bad.
That would. Only took us what 10 episodes?
Yeah, right. Exactly. I think I know where I can find.
Dude, we got a game going on here. 10-10.
Oh, hey, talk about it. While I do this for you, you talk about this game for them. Somebody's wanting to hear
Penn State just punted. Notre Dame's coming back on offense. They drove down, tied the game up. We're looking at a 10-10 game in the third quarter. Unreal. Who would have ever thought that?
Yeah, because it looked like they were getting blown out for a minute.
Yeah. I was in the car listening to the game, and Abdul Carter, every other play, all I heard was Abdul Carter in the backfield. Abdul Carter hitting Riley. Abdul Carter caused the interception.
Right.
Good for them, though. I would love to see Notre Dame actually go deep in the playoffs and stand their ground. Usually they get in there to these playoff games and they just get wiped out.
Right.
So good for them if they can hang in there. I didn't think they had a shot of beating Georgia last week. I honestly didn't.
Nah, nobody did. Nobody did.
They controlled the tempo of that game too. They didn't just win it. They completely dictated terms.
Right. So I can get so Spence. Try to highlight one of the. Let me see. Well, go to the put one of your channels. Yeah, you'll see. Try to highlight one of the channels. You know what I'm saying? Just click on it. And there it is. Yep.
Did that come up?
Yep. Samarano, who you like in you are
unrestricted free agency in March.
Right, for the Raiders. Great question.
Yeah, it is. I'll let you talk to that because I don't even know what your needs are.
Man, we need everything. We need a wide receiver, a number one. We need 2 guards. We need a left tackle. We need a defensive end. We need a defensive tackle. We need a linebacker.
But wait, you got your guy coming back next year.
Who?
From Miami. That you signed last season.
Wilkins, but we still need depth. See, that's our problem, Spencer. He went down, that killed it. You got to remember, Jenkins is cold, and he's barely passing the rundown test, right? He's 30. He's 30. So we need a defensive tackle, man. We need some depth. Don't get me wrong. We got that kid Lowell. He was a 7th round. He's outstanding.
Yeah.
Outstanding. But still, you still need somebody gets hurt, you're right back to square one.
I guess. But you do have those 2 older guys, and you can always sign an older defensive tackle. Like our old defensive tackle, I told you I was surprised you guys didn't go after him was I can't remember.
We already got the one Butler. We already got Butler.
No, it was another one that we released him in the preseason.
Big boy, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he's a really good run stopper, actually.
Yeah, that's why.
I was actually shocked that we let him walk, and more concerning was that we let him walk and like we got gashed on the run every single game. Everybody could run on us, and that was like his forte. He shut down the run. So I don't know, but nobody picked him up either. So he must have been just cooked.
OJS Fitness. I would pay him that as an OC. Why the F not? This organization needs a young and creative mind. So, OJS, this is where I'm actually going to give a little bit of pushback, right? Because this is the type of stuff you're dealing with now. I think a lot of people's feelings are going to be hurt when if and when I say Ben Johnson gets this gig and he's not ready for it. You guys go check out Ben Johnson's resume. He's not some long-standing offensive coordinator, man. And in fact, this is actually his very first offensive coordinator position.
Yeah, and I mean,
he's very green, guys, and they have literally the absolute best team in football. I don't care what anyone says. The Detroit Lions are stacked. They got 44 dogs, and they're ready to win. It shows. Look at the amount of injuries that they have. And they're steamrolling people. Still, I'm telling you, that team is built solid top to bottom. And, I mean, it's truly next man up. It's next man up when somebody gets hurt on that team. They don't skip a beat. So, yeah, and I think that this is going to be Ben Johnson's mistake. And Spence, I think that's why he's asking. Because he knows he's not going to get it, which is going to give him the excuse to stay where he is and continue to be successful. Because what team wants you this bad when you're wanted? What kind of team wants you when you're this hot right now? What type of team are you going to inherit at the top of the food chain if you're this hot of a contender?
Bears.
And what is that going to give you? Absolutely, dog, you know what? You're going to be terrible, and it's going to fall all on you. And in this fickle NFL world, you're lucky to get through this. You're lucky to get through this.
Yeah, so, like, what... I mean, if he's going, you've got to believe that he's got, like, the assistant GM. He's got, like, his quarterback coach. He's got somebody... He's got a bunch of people lined up to go with him.
Right, but are they going to be successful with him?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. No one knows. He doesn't have a track record. So OJS, that's where I'm coming from. I'm actually, I'm over getting.
You know who I would actually be interested in talking to would be their DC or Aaron Glenn.
Yes, exactly. Now you're looking at somebody that has a track record. You're looking at somebody that has.
Glenn's been around. I've been impressed with all the injuries he's had to deal with this year and how resilient
he's. You know where he's going? It's a slam dunk.
Jets?
No, he's going home.
Where I thought he was a Jet.
The Saints. You don't remember?
He's drafted by the Jets.
The Saints?
Huh? He was drafted by the Jets.
But he played for the Saints, I thought.
Yeah, probably.
I thought he was a Saints guy. I could totally be wrong too.
He could go. He could go to the Saints. I could totally see that.
I think that's what he's doing. But, yeah, I don't know what we want to see about that. Trap God is in the building. What's cracking, Trap God? AP and Coupon Tom officially blocked from Raider. Yeah, they're gone, man. Oh. More than likely ain't no coming back, even though once a Raider, always a Raider. I think that shit.
All right, you're right. He finished it. Aaron Glenn finished his career in New Orleans.
Yeah.
2008. He was a Jet from 94 to 01.
Yeah. I think he's Sean Payton, right? Sean Payton coached him.
Yeah. He would. That would have put him in the Sean Payton world.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yep.
Now, see, I like this too, OJS, but hey, we're going to end up fighting Spence because Spence wants Higgins for his squad, the Patriots. And but I'm nervous about the injuries because we need a solid, strong, dependable number one wide receiver because we need that bad. We don't have, in my opinion, a top five number two wide receiver. I wouldn't put Jacoby Myers as a top two. Maybe top 10.
You don't
You know
think
what
so?
I mean? As a number two, no, I think there's four better top, definitely in numbers. I got even just in numbers alone.
I would say
I'm
he's
talking
actually
pure number
he's a pretty
twos.
good two. He's
He
pretty
is a pretty
capable,
good two, but I don't
and
know if he's the
he's
top
on the
one.
cheap.
Yes.
He's not very
Uh
like because
oh.
we chose to sign Juju Smith-Schuster instead of keeping him.
Right. Right.
It's embarrassing. Embarrassing.
So
It's like the
hey,
kid we developed. He's literally like the only wide receiver we've developed in like the last 10 years.
right.
And
Penn State's back on the move, gentlemen. They just hit that side injury unexpected against someone. It's pretty good on the 44.
yeah, I mean, they're just trading blows right now.
Right.
It's 3rd and 7.
Yep. Absolutely correct. I'm still working.
So in the wide receiver market that's coming up, like
Right.
who would you favor for out of
Um,
the free agent market for wide receiver?
Free agent
So
market.
let me tell you who's available, right? And you can decide. Steph Diggs, T. Higgins, Keenan Allen, Amari Cooper, Chris
Keenan
Godwin.
Allen. Keenan Allen. I mean, we don't.
He's collecting social security checks at this point too.
Right.
He's like he's almost 33. Um, let's see, Cooks, Deontay
Zay
Johnson.
Flowers is a free agent.
It can't be. I don't see him on here. He's if he is, he's got to be. Zay Jones is a free
Oh,
agent.
Zay Jones. My bad. Oh,
Yeah,
Chris Godwin is definitely. I would
yeah,
take that.
yeah. I mean, T. Higgins is 20. He's not even 26 yet,
Right, but
dude.
that's scary.
There are guys. Let me rephrase that. There are guys playing in this game that we're watching that are older than T.
Than
Higgins.
T. Higgins. No, I agree. I agree. It's just him. Has he? When's the last time he played a full season?
All right,
That
let
would
me let
be
me
out
let me take a look. I don't know. For some reason, I don't feel like he's been that injury prone.
there. Thanks for stopping through, Rick. Enjoy the game.
You know what? He played the full season this year. The only reason he didn't start the year, he missed that first game. He missed that first game against the Patriots because he was holding out. He hasn't been
Really?
injured this year.
I wonder why I thought he was.
You remember the beginning of the season? He and Jamar Chase were in contract disputes with the team, and Jamar got his money and Higgins got tagged.
Yeah.
You know, you remember that? He was trying to get paid and it didn't happen. And he was like, okay, I'll come back.
Right. No,
He missed time last year. Looks like he played pretty much the whole. Let me look at his games. Looks like he pretty much played the full season in 22 and 21.
okay.
Yeah, but I mean, he definitely missed time last year. You're right.
Yeah.
So he was, yeah. I guess he missed a couple games this year. He's at 12 games played this year. So you missed 5. He missed 5 last year. He's at 16 and 22, 16 and 20, and 14 and 21.
Sports and beats in the building. T-Wolves won. Let's go.
Yeah. So I mean, as far as free agents go, I'm paying that guy all day. T. Higgins,
Yeah,
26
everybody's playing T. Higgins all day.
26-year-old free agent wide receiver that's gonna hit the market. I'm on that.
I'm right now. I'm looking at Godwin because we need. See, our problem also, Spence,
Dude,
is we actually
I'm
need.
on Godwin too. Like let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, we need age.
Come on down. Godwin's going on 29.
I
I'll
know,
take
but
Godwin.
we need that veteran presence. See, that's what I'm trying to say. T. Higgins is. I don't think he's a fit because of what you just said. He's young. He's young, and
He's
you don't
like
want to
6
bring
years
him
in the
in,
league, dude.
huh?
It's like 6 years in the league.
No, he's 26, right?
Yeah.
Unless he came out early, right? He's 21. 20.
He was a rookie in 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going on his 6th year. It's 5 years in the league.
Yeah.
Going into his 6th.
I take Godwin over. Little more season. No, seriously. We have such a young. This is our problem with our cornerback situation. Jack Jones is our veteran. You see my point? Is that who you want? Training your younger guys, your young bucks. That's not it.
With Antonio Pierce gone too next year. Have fun with that.
Exactly.
Have fun with.
I've already said Spence is going to get me honest. I've already said it all.
Jack played pretty well for you this year. I thought he had a good year.
He did all right.
He
didn't
get
like
injured.
Anybody else on this top 10?
He didn't get injured, and he basically held it down on one side of the field for you.
True. It's a good point.
So I don't know that you can ask for a whole lot more than that. He had a couple really good games.
No, I
matching up with ones. So it's the flashes are there. He's definitely talented, no doubt. It's just the off the field stuff. Can you get that? Can you keep that clean? And I'm not totally sold that you can. Oh, we got a measurement here. Oh no!
Got it?
Short. 3rd and 1.
So I have found document. Let's see if I can.
So your number one priority is going to be Chris Godwin. If you were Champ Bailey,
I would want Chris Godwin. For those obvious reasons. For sure.
Who else are you going after on this list? So finishing it out after Deontay is DeAndre Hopkins, Mike Williams, Robert Woods, Marquise. Mike Williams is 30.
He gets another 2.
He's really injury prone.
No, I agree. That's what I'm saying. He gets injured.
Yeah. Robert Woods, Marquise Brown, Woods and Brown, Holly injury prone. Darius Slayton injury prone. KJ Osborne useless. I think if KJ Osborne's there, that's where the list ends. This is DeMarcus Robinson, Nelson Aguilar. Yeah, there's nobody. I kind of like Matt Collins. You guys had him.
Yes, we did.
He's a good player. He's going to make a difference. I wouldn't be surprised if he wins a playoff game for Buffalo.
Yeah, I
wouldn't be surprised at all. He could be playing the Ravens and he'd be the reason they win. He's going to make a play in the playoffs.
Oh, good sign. Good sign. So I just sent you the PDF. If you go through that, I'll send you the title. So use that as your title. Obviously, you don't have to. You can use this as your description. Just fill all of that stuff out. And you go through it, and then as you get to the end of the document, you'll see it. You'll just copy paste your key, send it to me through Instagram. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not gotten Spencer added and subscribe, please add, subscribe, Spence. I am about to put this. Uh-oh. It's caught. It's caught. It's caught. There it is inside the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Please go like and subscribe as we continue to work to get in this very first video. We got the other one.
Nice run.
Well, yeah, it looks like, hey, Notre Dame came into play, man. They're not laying down. They are not laying down at all. This game is closer than I expected to play.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Penn State will run this team. Notre Dame is for real.
Yeah, definitely.
Notre Dame is absolutely for real. So while Spencer's doing that, I'm going to get back on my high horse a little bit more. When it comes to this coaching, these coaching changes, coaching stuff. The reason why I want to get somebody seasoned, solid, consistent, right, dependable, all these things is exactly that. We want somebody that we know has done the job, that's solid, that if it doesn't go well, it's probably more along of the line that, right, the combination wasn't correct with the front office and the coaching staff, right, etc. Those are the type things that you're going to find when you get a solid veteran that's got a proven track record of building teams up and getting them as close to the promised land as expected. Clearly hitting the playoffs. Right? You're literally crapshooting with a rookie. You just had a rookie head coach. What makes you think that another rookie head coach isn't going to be any different? The one part that scares me the absolute most about a Ben Johnson is who's going to be Ben Johnson? Everyone thinks that because Ben Johnson is coming, you're guaranteed to get his offense. That's not necessarily true. It's just not. What's going to happen is his offensive coordinator is going to have to make his money. Sure, he's going to get everything he can from good old Ben. But what? Ben's going to just not pay attention to the rest of the team? Like, what do you think AP is running into? These are all problems and rookie problems. Nobody just comes, to the job knowing all of these things and having the answers to all of these issues and problems you got to solve while you're a rookie. So I get it. I want him as an offensive coordinator. Now, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'll tell you exactly what I want. I'll tell you exactly what I want. If you're going to give me Ben Johnson, I want him as an offensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? I pair him with a Flores on defense and a Vrabel one. You know what I'm saying? As the head coach. How does that sound? I like stuff like that. You know what I mean? Where you got pretty much head coaches at the coordinator position. Now, Ben there, I'm all day. And to tell you the truth, there's no guarantee Ben Johnson is going to actually be successful as an offensive coordinator somewhere else. Why can I say that definitively? Because it's his first one. Leaving the Detroit Lions will be the first time he's moving on from being a coordinator for a team. That's his only track record. And we all know his GM hooked him up. Dude, that offense. Because that brings me to this guy that I swear, I guess he stole my lunch money. Man. It's the only way I can look at it, and that is Jared Goff. Because I just don't think Jared Goff is that good. I just don't see it. I mean, I get it. I understand that what he's doing, managing the game, absolutely. You know, he's spot on with his throws. He's super accurate.
I agree with you, dude. I was never a big fan of Jared Goff, but he's made a
The
believer
numbers
in me
don't
this
lie.
year.
The numbers
He's
don't
making it
lie.
happen.
The numbers don't lie. He's ranked like fourth or fifth in numbers. You know, as far
So
as yep,
so as far as setting up the stream on my
yeah.
channel, it says I have to have 50 subscribers to go live.
Ah, yeah, I forgot about that.
So we can like cut this up into some shorts or something. I can post those.
Absolutely, absolutely. I forgot about that. Boo, boo, Facebook. Thought we were gonna get to your first drink. That's all right. We'll
Yeah,
get there.
it's okay. We'll get there.
They can still like and subscribe though. So
Yep.
don't forget.
Thank you for
Titletown
subscribing.
Sports
Whoever did
Talk.
that.
Yeah, I love it, dude. That's a dope name. I like it. Titletown Sports Talk. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man. So hey, Notre Dame is coming back.
Yeah,
I wasn't
it's gonna be a fight.
Yeah, they're fighting for real.
We'll see.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this at all. At all. So, but
No,
yeah, I'm back on my high horse, man, because I don't think people realize how good that Detroit offense is. Meaning,
it's
like,
pretty
remove
insane.
them and just like, this is my thing, Spence. If you put a Josh Allen on the Lions, if you put a Lamar Jackson on the Detroit Lions, like, dude, they would never lose. They would never lose. He wouldn't even have to play the whole game. He could play the half of the game and never lose. Never
Yeah,
lose.
yeah. I mean, they don't have their weapons aren't
Hold on 1 second.
that crazy.
Yeah, hold on. Hello? Oh, snap. Yeah, hold on 1 second. Spurs. Okay, you should be good. I apologize. It was just it expires after the 8th, so you good? Yeah, make sure. Um, yeah, did definitely get reset. You know what? The easiest thing I can do is create a new one. Yeah. Well, let's see if it, because I don't want you to have to read. You know what I mean? It should recycle. Give it 1 second, but I am creating a new one for you that obviously will definitely.
Oh no.
Right. Well, do this. Check it out. Do this. Use this new one, and then try the old one. Okay. Perfect. All right. You're welcome.
off.
Yeah, my tenants, shit. They added an extra month, so I forgot to put the passcode back there. They were locked up. Yeah, Notre Dame is playing though, man. Jesus.
It was a big third down conversion right there.
That was. I did not know this team was this good. Did you know Notre Dame was this good?
I didn't. I told you I thought Georgia was going to wipe the floor with them last week. I didn't see it coming. I haven't watched them that closely this year, but I didn't think they had this kind of talent.
Right. Oh, well, they got it.
Yeah.
They definitely got the talent. For sure.
Who are you guys looking at in free agency as far as tackles go?
That's a good question. And that's honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I'll have to definitely look.
The list looks like Cam Robinson, Ronnie Staley, Tyrone Smith.
What about Trent Williams? He's not under contract, is he?
I don't see him on the list.
Damn, I would love to snag him.
Yeah, Cornelius Lucas, Kelvin Beachum, DJ Humphreys, Jalen Moore, and DeMontre Jacobs. You don't want him. I'll tell you that much. So, that's kind of crazy that they list DeMontre Jacobs as a left tackle.
He's right tackle, right?
He's playing right tackle for us. Not very well either, but I'm pretty sure we did play him at left tackle at some point this season, and it was a horror show. So, I mean, he should be just depth, like emergency swing tackle kind of deal. Like he could probably come in there for a couple plays or a couple games or whatever and not totally embarrass himself, but he can't start.
So
everybody else in that list is way over 30.
You don't think Detroit has that big of a team, huh? I think that they are.
It's not that they don't have that big a team. It's just I mean, all right. So who are the wide receivers?
St. Brown and who's the number one?
Jameson. Jameson Williams. But like Jameson, like he's really good. He's really good, but they don't use him like a possession receiver. That's how they run St. Brown. Jameson they use to take the top off the defense, and he can do that. He's exceptionally fast, but like they don't. It's not like they're running, like the Bengals, like chasing Higgins.
Amon already has 1,200 rushing yards. I mean, receiving yards. Wow. Montgomery already has. So Jahmyr Gibbs has 1,400 yards rushing. And David Montgomery, who's only played in a 800 yards rushing. They got 2,200 yards rushing.
Yeah.
Already.
Those are two good running backs.
Dude, Jameis
with a great line.
Jameson Williams has 1,000 yards receiving, dude.
Yeah, but look at the catches. He's like a home run guy.
91. Sam Laporta, 800 yards. I consider Jameis Williams the number one wide receiver. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy for that.
I'm pretty sure Amon-Ra runs as the one. Yeah.
I mean, of course.
Let me look at the depth chart here. I'm pretty sure he's running.
Tim Patrick, he's not. No one comes close.
It's just those two, and I think they use Khalif Raymond a little bit.
Oh, absolutely.
So 24. He's got 91 targets, 58 catches. for Jameson.
Right.
I was like 91 catches. I had to go double check that. 91 targets.
I want this. I want this kid number 10. Penn State. He was crazy.
Number 10. Who's that? I want this kid, Ty Warren.
Running back, huh?
I want
Number
this
10,
kid,
the running back for Penn State.
Well, yeah, I want him too. No, 44. They're tight end.
Yeah, their tight end is better.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to be. Man, tight ends, that's becoming quite the position.
It is because you run all these jumbo sets, right? That's kind of one of the deals why I feel like the Lions moved off of Hawkinson.
Yeah.
Hawkinson's more of like that split end kind of deal. He's not so much a blocker. He's more of a pass catcher, right? Whereas they went and got Laporta, who can do both. I feel like that is where the value. That's where the league is going towards. You want to be able to keep your guys on the field, right? So nobody knows if you're running or you're passing.
Yep.
Like that was kind of the big thing for the Patriots for a while. Was Gronkowski basically having an extra lineman, right? If you wanted to go heavy and just plow someone, Gronk was more than happy to do it. Right?
Absolutely. That was
could you imagine asking some of these tight ends? Like Brock Bowers will for sure give you that edge for you.
Absolutely.
Right? So I mean if you really think about it, you guys drafted the center of your future, a guard of your future, and you've got a tight end that can catch 100 balls, go over 1,000 yards, and he'll kill someone on command.
Bravo in the building. What's going on, my friend? Who y'all got winning? That's a great question, man.
I had Penn State. I thought Penn State was going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, Notre Dame is really giving it everything they got.
You are absolutely right. Penn State is looking nice, man.
Notre Dame's up 7.
Yep. And Kittle is a dog, bro. Straight dog.
Dude, how about this line for Amon-Ra St. Brown? 115 catches on 141 targets, 1,263 yards, 12 touchdowns, only 1 fumble.
Jesus.
That's pretty sick.
He's a monster, bro. I've always
I thought his brother was going to be crazy.
Right. And nobody even knows where he is or who
he's the Saints.
No, I know Saints. That. But
dude can't get on the field. I feel like the Patriots should just go acquire him and give him a chance, just to see if it's there.
Well, the Saints, who do they have? Olave?
They were totally depleted and they didn't play him.
Right. Oh,
so I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what his deal is but he can't get on the field.
Interesting.
I feel like he's been trying to go to a team that'll give him a chance, and nobody will. Nobody will. I thought the Saints, when Olave went down, I thought for sure they'd put him out there and see if he had anything. But they didn't do it.
That's interesting, man. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Well, it doesn't. Yeah. Doesn't sound good. That's really what it boils down.
I don't know. He's I'm with you on the. Is that Singleton 10?
Yep.
Yeah. He's a beast. I want him.
Pick. Oh, Jesus. Penn State. Let's go. This is actually my team.
Tied game.
I told you about that, right?
Wanted to go to that's the guy I'm talking about, dude. Drops the shoulder, runs over 2 dudes, touchdown.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Look at that.
Straight up monster.
God, he's a monster.
It's not right that we our teams. Nothing other than the bickering of what we should have done, shouldn't have done. Some of it I'm not looking forward to. Man. So, bravo in the building. Who has a better chance of winning with a rookie quarterback? Washington or the Broncos? That's a fabulous question. I think this honestly boils down to who's playing who, and that's the unfortunate part. Because you got Jaden Daniels dealing with the Eagles, who arguably could win. Right? They could win the whole thing, right? And then you have the Broncos, right, playing the Chargers. Who do Broncos play?
The Broncos are starting against the Bills.
The Bills. And that's a bad matchup for the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah. And the Commanders are playing the Bucks.
Commanders are playing the Bucks?
Yeah.
So who is
Eagles, Packers, Bucks, Commanders, Rams, Vikings.
Eagles are playing the Packers. That's why. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, the Eagles, they got the terrible luck of the draw. I would not want to play. I would not.
I wouldn't want anything to do with that matchup. The only saving grace is for them is that Christian Watson went down.
I wouldn't want.
I don't necessarily think it's going to matter that much. They're going to be coming for him.
Right. But yeah, that's tough.
Is it? Let me ask you this: Is it going to hurt if Jacobs goes beast mode on the Eagles?
If who?
Jacobs.
Oh no, absolutely not. And that's what I expect. I think we all expect him to absolutely go ape. You know what? I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised if he has the better game between him and Barkley.
You're crazy. You are crazy. You guys heard that from Spence first, man. That's a bold statement. I
don't think it's that much of a reach.
Picked off in the end zone.
When you take weeks off, that's
but those are weeks that are necessary. This is the largest workload he's ever had in his entire.
I don't think he hasn't played in 2 weeks, right?
No. He played last week. Just 1 week. Remember, because this is the week that he would be. The week that he would have broken the record.
Oh yeah, that's right. He skipped it.
So
you're right.
Now, if they would have had a bye, yes, that would have been big. But they knew they weren't getting the bye due to the defense.
I don't like it when you sit people. I think you're setting yourself up for a loss.
For the rust. You're setting yourself up for the rust. 100%. Yeah, there's no question.
Wow, that's a pick. That is a killer.
Yeah, that is just.
It was a heck of a play. That was a heck.
It was a hell of a play. It was a hell of a play.
I mean, look at that, man!
Wow. Right? I was like, oh. He was triple covered too.
Yeah.
Are they throwing shit in the end zone?
No, but that's his tight end, right? 88.
I don't like that.
That was an athletic play right there.
Yeah, it was.
That quarterback thought he had enough on that throw to get it up over his head.
Over the top, yeah.
He said nope.
He said no.
Nope. So now that you opened up the box, I had to ask you.
Yeah, what's up?
Texans Chargers. Who's winning that game?
I hate to say it. Because we all know who's going to win that game. It's not going to be the Texans.
Ooh.
It's not. I'm just telling you right now, it's not. It's not gonna be the Texans.
I actually agree
bro.
with you.
It's just trust me, I want it to be. I'm the one that wants it to be like, yeah.
You remember how little you thought of the Chargers before the season?
I'm telling you, I will be eating I told you. That's why I was. Yeah, it's ugly.
Winners win. That's how that goes. Winners win.
Have it. The running back that I want. He just did exactly what you said. Bulldoze somebody through.
He's a beast. Jeez. This is the killer. Like, and then you got this dude coming in. What's his Moore?
Oh yeah, the other one.
Yeah, Singleton's like, I just killed some dude. Yeah. I'm gonna go get some Gatorade.
The 1-2 punch is out.
Yeah, this guy comes. He's like, okay. He's like, I got it.
Yep.
That was a very nice pass, very nice blitz pickup right there.
All right, that's a great point. That's a great point. Bravo, bravo. If Justin Herbert loses this, I don't want to hear he's elite anymore. I agree. He has to win one playoff. You are absolutely. And I'm a Justin Herbert fan. Yep, I'm a Justin Herbert fan.
I mean, if we're being real, like if the Texans want to win this game, they're gonna blitz them all day long.
Oh yeah, and try to confuse him. Absolutely.
So we'll see. I mean, they got Lad McConkey show going on. That's like what they got. And J.K. Dobbins is back, so.
That's right. Dobbins is a dog. I'm just letting you know. Dobbins is a dog.
You let him get loose, he's gonna burn you.
That's a problem. I'm in the catch-22. I don't know what they're saying because I don't want either of the teams to win. I don't want either of those teams.
Well, the Texans get the home game.
Yeah, but I don't know how much.
So the Chargers are on the road for this one.
Yeah,
so the Chargers are coming east. Well, kind of east, I guess. Houston.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm with you. If I put money on it, I'd say the Chargers are going to get this game.
Yeah, I have to.
They're favored, by the way, by 3, which is kind of unheard of. Like, you're the lower seed, you're on the road, and you're favored.
Right.
That tells me that Vegas thinks Texans limping into the playoffs.
In my opinion, he's not going to win. This is the year, Josh.
Well, that's the thing is, all right, so if the Chargers were to get through the Texans, you know who their round 2 matchup is?
It'll depend. Reseeds. It'll depend on who wins. So it'll reseed.
Oh, yeah. I'm assuming the Ravens and the Bills are going to get through the first round. I mean, stranger things have happened, but...
True, very true. Especially with who's the one that has the bye? They both do.
Oh, the Chiefs have the bye.
Oh, shoot. What am I thinking?
Yeah. I'm assuming if the Ravens and the Bills get through their games, then the Chargers will be playing the Chiefs.
So have you seen the potential for disaster in LA? There is a potential for the Rams to have to play the Chargers. How's that going to work out? Good luck with that field. There's no way they can turn something around for that unless they've already secretly done it and knowing that it's a possibility. You know what I mean?
So wait a second. Who's hosting the Super Bowl this year?
New Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah, New Orleans.
Well, it's a good thing it's not in LA. LA's on fire right now.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, shout out. Actually, that is actually a sad situation. Shout out to the families and
It's like
people.
I don't think it's anywhere near the stadium, but I mean
No, it's
Palisades all
not.
on
It's a
fire.
problem. It's a problem too. So yeah, and that is no laughing matter. So,
no.
But that scenario could happen where the Chargers and the Rams play each other. I feel they probably would just be blank, right? Because how can you? They're both, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty funny because they were both. Yeah, I forget it's. They have videos on them. MK006's street. Shout out to MK, man. Bill's overrated. Appreciate you for coming through, man. I haven't seen you before. So hope you enjoy the show, man. Please don't forget.
Bill's overrated.
Yeah, I agree, man.
Where's our Chiefs fan?
Anyway, yeah, they're usually right.
Where's our Chiefs fan? I figured I mentioned the Chiefs, he would have popped up.
Exactly. Bravo. Do you think any coach can get fired if they lose in the playoffs this year? That's a great question. Yeah, let's think. What are the teams that are in the playoffs and who's on shaky ground? I don't.
Yes.
Who?
Yes.
Well, who?
I'm gonna say Bills.
No, you think so?
If he loses to the Broncos, in the first round, oh yeah, it's going to be talked about. I don't know if it'll happen.
I don't know, Spence.
Of all the coaches, he's the one. And I'll say the same thing for the Eagles.
Yeah, now the Eagles, yeah.
The Eagles get burned in the first round, Sirianni might be gone.
Yeah, I'd see that before I see the Bills.
The Bills, the Bills have been a playoff joke for a very long time.
Right.
And I don't think this is, I think most people estimate this is the best opportunity the Bills have had to win a Super Bowl.
Correct.
Since the calamity of the 90s.
Yeah, right. MK says it though, and I kind of agree with you, MK. Bills weak division. They beat a jaded Chiefs, right, and an injured Lions. I agree, man. That's a great point. That's an absolute great point.
But in fairness, the Lions have been injured all year.
They have, and
they've only lost a couple games. So
that's what I'm saying. I mean, next man up. I just sat and said they are a team that has an actual solid 44. They got a solid 44, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, that's most of these teams do. I mean, all the top teams have a solid 44.
And they don't have depth. I mean, think about this. The Detroit Lions were bad for so long. If you go through their defense and offense, they are littered with first round picks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talent on that team.
There is
a lot.
Brett Bears, how many non-winning Super Bowl teams we have in the playoffs? I don't have any way to look right now. Detroit, Bills, Chargers. Anyone else? Nope.
Detroit and Bills.
Right. And that's the game that everyone wants to see.
The Texans. I don't think the Chargers have won a Super Bowl, have they?
Chargers have never.
Ravens have won a Super Bowl. Steelers, of course. Broncos, yes. Bills, no.
Nope.
Eagles, yes. Packers,
if there's
yes.
a team that I would want to win one, or I should say deserve. For a team that deserves to win one over the other teams, just the Broncos. Their fans, they actually deserve. I mean, by tailgating fans, they deserve.
I was telling somebody this before. I was like, if it was the Bills Lions, then there's really no loser, right? One of those teams getting a Super Bowl would be a good story, and it didn't matter which one, right? I think optically this year everybody wants the Lions to come through.
Correct.
But
it's my side team. I don't know about y'all, but that's mine.
I wouldn't honestly. I kind of think it would be fun to watch like Ada Hutchinson get back for the Super Bowl and watch him
Wide
just
open.
tear Mahomes apart.
Wide open. You watching this? Wide open.
Yep.
Holy cow. Wide open.
That's what happens. You get a little tight. You start playing those prevent defenses. You get soft.
Bravo, bravo. Would you pay Brock Purdy if you were the Niners? Another great question. I'm not.
You don't have a choice. I don't think.
I'm not paying him. I'm not paying him big bucks.
Wait, what's your alternative?
I mean, what's his alternative?
He'll probably get signed by another team within 15 minutes of becoming a free agent.
No way. No way.
Not
for the type
say
of
it now. Dude, how many teams have no quarterback at all?
That's the key, though. What's the price? The key is the price.
How about Miami? Tua might retire after this year, and they've got who's the next guy on that roster? Snoop Huntley.
He should.
He might. That's on the table for him.
I can't.
How about the Jets? The Jets are going to have no quarterback next year.
That's true, but are they going to pay Purdy? I don't think any drafts him. I don't.
Dude, somebody is going to pay Purdy. That's not the question of Purdy getting paid is not in doubt. Not in doubt.
No, I can agree with you. I can agree with you. I just personally would.
I'll say this. He's one of the 30 best quarterbacks in the league. There's no doubt to that. So, I mean, the only question is whether you think he can take you to the promised land, right?
Do you think
he's good enough to win a Super Bowl?
Yeah, what do you think his ceiling is? That's Bravo just asked. What is I don't know, man. I
frankly think Kyle Shanahan does not do well in big games.
Right.
As good as he is in the regular season, he seems to get a little tight in the big games.
And
so maybe it wouldn't be such a bad thing if Purdy got out of there if he got into the right situation. Like, do you think like Purdy playing for McDaniels with Tyreek Hill and that like track team? Do you think do you think he could win there?
That would be wild.
Do you think let's see, where's another team that he could go to that would
Purdy? I don't see a lot.
How about the Steelers?
That actually might be. That might be it.
Get rid of both those cats and bring in Purdy?
MK said, "Don't pay him. See what happened in Miami. My friends is stuck." It's a good point. It's a good point. You don't pay him, you're in trouble.
So the bigger problem is if you don't pay him, who are you paying?
Right. No, you're right. That's why oh boy MK said I'm stuck.
The San Francisco's cooked. Shanahan will be fired because that's what happens when you lose. You don't have a quarterback. You got your life expectancy is like 2 to 3 years. Yep, you already survived it once. By all accounts, Shanahan should have already been fired.
Oh, absolutely.
Like missing on Trey Lance like he did should have cost him his job.
That was a bad pick.
Should have. He walked out into getting Brock. You got Brock Purdy in the last pick of the draft.
Right. Yeah, it was a big risk. Yeah, big risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. I forgot about that.
They were saying if they Darnold. Yeah, the two names I heard floated if Purdy doesn't come back are Sam Darnold coming back to start, and the other one is Kirk Cousins.
Oh wow, Kirk. That would be
Shanahan was his offensive coordinator in Washington.
Yeah,
so
I didn't
they have
realize
history.
Sam Darnold was the backup last year. And
Yeah.
Bravo is asking, is Brock better than Darnold? Absolutely not. In my opinion, I take
You don't
Darnold
think Brock
over
Purdy's better than Sam Darnold?
I take Sam Darnold over Brock Purdy.
I think you need to go pull up Brock Purdy's numbers and look at them.
No,
and put him next to Darnold's this year and see.
I've seen him, but I think he has with the exception of Jefferson, I think he has the better talent. I mean,
all right.
I think the 49ers are stacked. I mean, Kittle, Ayuk got hurt, but his numbers, I like to see his numbers now recently.
TJ Hawkinson and Jefferson and the Vikings are pretty stacked for offensive weapons too.
I would take what the 49ers have. And
no.
I would. Absolutely.
Really?
Christian? Yeah. I would take their weapons over the Vikings weapons. Absolutely.
I don't know about that. Their third wide receiver
I'm talking healthy.
Is pretty crazy.
I'm talking healthy. So I'm talking a healthy Ayuk, a healthy Christensen, a healthy Kittle.
I don't think they're gonna have Ayuk next year. He'll be back from his injury.
Right.
Kittle's kind of old now. Pearsall looks good. Looks real good. But you're not gonna have Debo.
Well, I didn't even mention Debo. That's what I'm trying to say. Debo, and then you still got the running backs. I don't know. I just see that before you.
And honestly, like CMC will probably be back healthy next year. Right. He'll be healthy next year. So you'll probably get a good year out of him.
How old is he?
Doesn't matter. He's a running back. Those guys age quick.
Overnight. They age overnight. Yeah, it's interesting. That'll be interesting. Yeah, I agree.
I've heard for like surprise running backs that are going to be out of a job next year. I heard Najee Harris.
What? Yeah, because of that Woody kid, I think.
He's a free agent after this year, and I heard that they're just going to move on.
Yeah, I know that kid is good. I know we take Najee in the heartbeat based on what we have now. We take him in the heartbeat.
Another Bama running back.
Nah.
Go back to the well.
Right. Yeah, healthy 49ers. I don't know, Spence. I think I'd take that.
I don't know, dude. Like,
it's a close call. It's a close.
There is nobody on the Niners that is Jefferson. Nobody.
No, I agree. I mean, but Debo and Ayuk.
I mean, honestly, like Addison's really good.
He's good.
I had him in fantasy last year as a rookie, and he was a back end pick for me. He was like 800 yards as a rookie.
Yeah.
I mean, he's nice. He's fast. And then that kid Naylor, like they hit again. Like Naylor looks like he's legit too. And they acquired Hawkinson. Like I said earlier, like Hawkinson's problem is that he can't inline run block. But as far as receiving goes, I mean, he's right there with any other tight end. This game is coming right down to the wire. 24-24. Notre Dame will not go away.
They love it. They are definitely fighting. They are not giving up. They are fighting.
So, and here's another one, Tennessee. Tennessee's going to have no quarterback.
They definitely need quarterback. Some are saying
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going to be going on with Jacksonville. Like, I don't know if they're going to be looking to move on from their guy.
So what? Why on earth would they move on from a guy that they never?
They just fired the coach.
coach that comes in.
I don't know. There's been a lot of talk about he's not living up to the hype. Like Trevor's a starting quarterback in the league too, no doubt.
So,
like Trevor would probably be well served to get out of Jacksonville. Let Mac Jones have it.
No, that makes sense.
But that's another one that could be completely open.
Yep.
Right? When the Raiders trade for Mac Jones.
Dude, don't you dare. Don't you dare, man. Who's number 15 for the 49ers?
It's Pearsall, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's Pearsall. It's Pearsall, MK. My bad. I will put your message up.
Yeah, Pearsall's bad, man. He's
Pearsall. I'm telling you, he just got shot in the chest, and the dude is out there bowling.
Yeah. That's what you get for going to. That's what you get for going to the convenience store in Union Square.
Right. And Bravo states. Titans have the first pick. Levis current quarterback kind of name. Oh no! So Pearsall is Jennings. 15 is Jennings.
Oh, Jennings is a beast too. You know what? I totally forgot about Jennings.
I'm
Jennings
telling you, dude. Now you see what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah,
that team is stacked, dude. Purdy
they do have a lot.
Every weapon under the sun. Even when CMC went down, the backup was like a 100-yard game immediately after he went down.
Well, I mean, every backup that ever comes into Shanahan's offense does well. Can you remember one that didn't?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's why I look at it like that. Yeah.
Exactly the Browns aren't going to have a quarterback.
Cleveland definitely will need a quarterback, but I don't think they'll do. Yeah.
The Colts don't have a quarterback.
Well, they're not.
And Anthony Richardson's not a quarterback.
I agree, but they're still not to wait on it. Lawrence looks overwhelmed. He may need an Andy Reid type coach. That's actually. But
yeah, could you imagine if the Jags traded Trevor Lawrence to the Colts to Shane Steichen?
That would be.
Because the Colts have some weapons. They just have a quarterback that can't hit anything.
Each team has 3 timeouts still. Everybody has their timeouts.
Dude, what are we talking about? The Raiders have no quarterback.
Well, of course.
You can't tell me if Brock Purdy hit the market, you guys wouldn't be
he's better than everything we have. No, I agree. He's better than everything we have. For sure, there's no way.
So what did I just name? Like 6 teams right off the jump.
Mm-hmm.
That would go get him.
Right.
Carolina's gonna get him. The Saints.
Penn State is looking sad.
Yeah.
Oh, and somebody just got in. It's not looking good. Not looking good.
Yeah. The Saints? I bet you would drop Carr in a heartbeat if they could get Purdy.
Hey, Brent, I wouldn't be mad at this. Trevor to the Raiders. I wouldn't be mad at Trevor Lawrence to the Raiders. I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
It'd be a heck of a lot better than Mac Jones.
Absolutely. I like Brock.
Dude, I got a proposition for you. Proposition. You're not gonna like this. It's gonna be tough medicine to take.
Yeah.
Max Crosby or Trevor Lawrence.
Oh hell no! Absolutely.
Max Crosby.
You'd have to give
to the Jags.
In a number 1.
Trevor Lawrence.
In a number 1. Oh hell no.
Dude, it doesn't work that way. Quarterbacks don't get traded plus a 1. The guy that was the number 1 overall pick in the draft.
It has to be a king's ransom for the crown jewel. It's gotta be a king ransom for the crown jewel. Max Crosby is the crown.
You don't have a team if you don't have a quarterback. It doesn't matter who the rest of the guys are.
I agree, but I'm not doing that.
Like
that I'm not.
I'm not saying Crosby's not a generational talent. I'm just saying like you got to have the quarterback if you want to go anywhere.
I agree, but you got to get a kid's answer.
Dude, Trevor Lawrence was the number 1 overall pick.
I agree.
Some argued he was the best quarterback in the last 20 years since Peyton Manning.
And he's not proven. Oh,
he's also with the Jags, man.
No, I agree.
It's like bravo, he got them. He did get them to the playoffs. That's
right. Is Aaron Rodgers?
That's moving mountains.
Or will one of these teams, like the Raiders, pick him up? Absolutely, bro. If we pick up Aaron Rodgers now, you can't miss.
I could honestly see Aaron Rodgers in like, I could see him in San Francisco if San Francisco were to move on from Purdy. I just don't see it though, because you know what would be the ultimate FU to the 49ers? Purdy signs with the Seahawks.
Oh wow. Yeah, that would be crazy.
Right?
There's still 3 timeouts left, man. Still got 3 timeouts. And I see a Oak Raider Ron 34. What's going on with you, boss? Appreciate you for showing up. Hope you enjoy the show. Or you have to have a legendary defense who carries. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
that works, right? If you have one of the 3 best defenses of all time. Of all time. Not just yeah.
No, yeah,
that defense for the Raiders was like holding people to like 11 points a game or something crazy.
Yeah, it was some ungodly.
So you can win with Trent Dilfer if your defense is allowing 11 points a game, because Dilfer's going to get you 14, but that's all he's good for.
Oh, you got to throw it away, kid. I was about to say you're going to give yourself a sack. Wow, this is a great game. This was a great game, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Hey, dead in the water. This is great.
Oh no.
Great shot. What you see, the quarterback looking?
Number 3's down.
Yeah. Quarterback looking bad.
That looks like knee.
Oh, you're way behind. You're way behind. Did you pause it or something?
Oh no, I am a couple minutes behind.
You're way behind.
You're like again.
Come on, dude.
All right, now I'm live. Oh no.
Now you're ahead of me. You went from way behind me to now.
That Penn State defense.
Jesus, Penn State. The Nittany Lions, bro. The Nittany Lions. Monsters. Dang, you guys pull up some awesome questions. Actually, we're messing up. We got to go through our picks today, man. If I can get the cameras right. MK, do you guys have any wild card upsets this week? Well, now that you say it, let's see if I can pull something up here. Yeah, I got to figure out how to get Spence in here. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to try to get this fixed.
Let's see.
Luckily, we don't have a whole lot of picks, right? Picks. Alright, there go the picks. Pull out. Picks right there. Hold on a sec. And then let me see if I can get some. There we go. My camera is actually still working. All right. Well, you got the bootleg version. But we all right. Bootleg version is fine. You know, put this all in. All right, Bovada. Bovada it is. All right, so the first game that we have up at 4:30 is the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Houston Texans. 3-point dog for the Chargers. Over under is 42. They're playing in Texas. And who you got?
I got the Chargers to cover that.
You think the Chargers are going to cover? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
It could be a 3-point game, but it's a.
Right.
I just don't see. I don't see a happy ending for the Texans, unfortunately.
Yep. All right. How about the next game up? Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Baltimore Ravens, a 9.5-point dog.
This game is like out of control. That spread is way too much.
That is way too much. I agree. He just threw a pick. This dude just threw a pick, bro.
Yep.
He just gave the game away. Holy cow.
Notre Dame. You gotta be kidding me.
You better pray
that was
own defense. Wow. I gotta see this game. He just threw that. He just threw it. It's a terrible ball. That was a terrible ball. Terrible ball.
Oh, look at all those Nittany Lion fans crying.
They're sick right now. Sick.
It's probably gonna burn them if they lose to the Irish.
Right. So real quick, hopefully I can get OC Raider Ron's question answered. He said the baby's calling. But yeah, he said, what's my say with Telesco going? Ben Johnson or bust? I don't want Ben Johnson. I don't want any rookies. I want a very seasoned.
I bet you're alone in the Raiders syndicate.
Oh, I am.
You're on that island alone.
I am. I'm 100% on that island alone, and I admit it. No question.
So to answer the upset question, straight upset underdog.
Right.
I think if I'm picking one, I'm picking the Packers.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'd be picking the.
If there's going to be an upset in this playoffs, it's going to be the Packers that do it.
For sure. I agree. All right. Well, this is a tough game because
as far as another one, concerned,
hey, dude, I know what I'm doing this weekend for bets. These are So you got the Denver Broncos versus the Buffalo Bills. The Broncos are 8.5. Dog. 8.5.
It doesn't even feel right.
None of those. Anything over 6 feels terrible.
Yeah.
It feels terrible.
Yeah. The Baltimore spread's too big. The Buffalo spread's too big.
Too big. Way too big.
If the Broncos were a lesser team, I'd be okay with that, but they're not. Their defense is legit. That is not. The Bills are not putting 30 points up on them.
I agree.
What's the total on that game?
48.
Yeah. 48 with an 8-point spread.
Right.
So they think it's going to be 28-20. No.
I don't see it either. So, yeah, with the spread, I'm picking Denver. But straight up, who's going to win the game is Bills.
The Bills are going to win it, I think. Yeah. It's at home.
All right. Well, we already basically kind of just discussed it. Green Bay versus Philly. I'm with
the Pack.
Yeah, Green Bay is the 5-point dog. And like you just said, I'm straight up. I'm going with Green Bay. I think you're going to see an upset. It's going to be some uncomfortable conversations in that locker room.
Yep. Sirianni's going to be on the hot seat if they lose to the Packers.
Uncomfortable conversations. Next, this is another tough game, in my opinion, ladies and gentlemen. Washington Commanders versus the Tampa Bay Bucks. The first game that has a decent, you know what I'm saying, deal, and that's 3-point dogs. Commanders at 3-point dogs. 50 for the over-under. 50.
Yeah. I mean, you get 3 points for being a home team, right? So they're basically saying this is going to pick them.
I you know what, man? I'm not going against Baker, bro.
I'm with the big shot.
I'm not going against Baker Mayfield. I think Baker's he's cooking. He's cooking.
I think Jaden's going to do okay in this game.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Commanders defense can stop the Bucks.
Right.
I mean, Bucky Irving is nasty.
Yeah. So
Mike Evans is nasty.
Oh, they got it. This game's over, ladies and gentlemen. This game is over.
Got to be
kidding me. Is about to kick the field goal.
They got to kick it though. It's got to go through the uprights.
Go Wolfpack says go.
Why did they leave so much time on the clock? That's what I want to know. There's 14 seconds left.
Well, they want to. They still got one timeout, so they're all right.
Oh, they're gonna try. They're gonna try and score. But what are you doing? Like,
oh no, they're gonna try and score. That'd be foolish. You kick this and get out of here. You kick this and get out of here. You kick this and get out of here.
All right, so they're centering the ball. They're going to let it run down, and they're going to call timeout.
They're going to call timeout and kick it.
Yeah. So Penn State called timeout, I'm guessing?
Nope. Oh. Maybe they did. That would be fun.
Because there's 10 seconds. If Notre Dame would have let it run down to like...
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you said you have the Commanders, man. I'm going with that.
No, I have the Bucks.
Oh, you have the Bucks too, huh?
I'm not going against Baker. No way, no shit. No.
Me neither. And yeah, last game.
Todd Bowles defense, no.
Exactly. And last but not least, man, they don't even have this game. They got the
Rams and Vikings
and stuff grayed out. They had a grayed out.
So I'm showing on here that it was 2.5.
It was Minnesota. 2. So they had it at 2. Yeah, they had it at +2 for Minnesota. Or I should say -2.
I'm showing -2.
Yeah, -2 for Minnesota. I think Minnesota goes in and just wins.
I'm on the other side. I think the Rams are going to win this game.
You think the Rams are going to beat the Vikings?
Yep.
Wow.
I just told you how much affinity I have for the Vikings.
Right. Wow.
The better coach, the better quarterback.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, there you have it, ladies, for our picks for the week. That's our picks for the week.
We got one more, man.
Who? What other pick?
Texas versus Ohio State tomorrow. College football playoff, the Final Four. Who you got?
There's no way I'm picking against Ohio State. And hey, for the record, hook 'em horns. Hook 'em horns, bro.
I gotta go. I gotta go with Mac. Texas, baby. Texas.
I wish. I want to, but I'm being honest.
It's like I see a Manning in the game tomorrow at some point.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
Boom.
It's the final of the game. Can he get it done?
God, you've got to be kidding me. Wow.
Murdered it.
Notre Dame.
Murdered it.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame is in the big dance.
Notre Dame is playing for a
is
national
in the
championship,
big dance.
ladies and gentlemen.
That is nuts. Who saw
Wow.
this coming?
Wait until you see this guy's extension. Oh, wow. This coach is about to cash in.
Oh yeah, oh absolutely. I
What
mean,
do you
this
think?
is his
What do you think
first
is going to
year,
be worth?
isn't it?
32nd year, third year, second year, I think.
Second year. He's absolutely about to.
30 mil. What do you think it's worth? 30, 40? He's gonna, he's gonna get a boatload of money.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. He's young too. He's saying that.
Who knows? Maybe he becomes a hot commodity for the NFL market.
Yeah, no way.
Maybe you see him coaching, Jacksonville or something next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy. All
That
right,
is,
so you're calling Notre Dame versus Ohio State.
I'm calling Notre
I'm
Dame
I'm
versus
going
Ohio
for the
State.
old money. I'm going for the old money. Texas and Notre Dame.
I like it, man. I like it, but yeah, to be honest, I just don't see anybody beating Ohio State.
Ewers gets broken in the first quarter,
That'd be the worst thing that happens for the team to win.
and then Arch Manning comes in and leads them home.
Now, would that take his eligibility? Because he's already played in a couple of games. Would that take?
Oh, he's already played in a bunch of games. Yeah,
Take one of his eligibility games.
He's coming out after next year. He's
No.
not staying 2 more years.
I don't think so. I think he might.
The dude's got 1 more year in college, guaranteed.
You think so? Huh?
If he entered the draft tomorrow at his age, he'd be the number one overall pick. He'll be the number one overall pick next year.
I agree. I mean, he probably be the number one pick.
It doesn't matter who does what.
I think he's
in the world.
The number one pick this year.
Yeah,
I'm dead serious.
No doubt. If he threw his hat in the ring this year, people would be killing to get to the top of the draft.
Yeah.
It wouldn't just be like, oh, 5 teams want to trade up. You're talking about like how big is the haul for the pick, and then who's number 1 this year? Is it Tennessee? Tennessee's not trading off that pick. Tennessee's going to sit there and pick.
You better throw that ball back, dude. Oh, he threw it, man. This dude threw it, man. Why he threw it, man?
That's somebody. Hey, everybody's got to eat.
Oh, there you go.
They'll be on eBay tomorrow.
Yeah, Texas better beat Ohio State. Michigan. Wow. Well, I know the feeling of defeat all too well.
Yeah.
My team lost.
Unbelievable. You almost had it.
Yeah. Yep, we did. We were really close. Much closer than
Notre Dame. That's shocking.
That is shocking right there. I didn't think Notre Dame had a chance.
No.
I didn't think that.
I think their like biggest win this year was over like Army.
No one saw this coming. Anyone that tries to say they saw this coming,
He said Texas better beat Ohio State. Love Michigan.
It's not gonna happen. Unfortunately for them, it is not gonna happen, man. This was a good game, man. This was a really, really good game. Yes, you are right, bro. This one very. But as the good old saying goes, history repeats itself. Right now. Right? Looking at it right now. History repeats itself. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is the thing. I thought I was using the other thing.
let's just hope. Let's just hope it doesn't repeat itself in the NFL. Everybody wants to see the Chiefs go down this year.
Right.
Except our one Chief guy.
I know. Where's the Chief guy when
he's not in here to defend himself tonight though? So
he must have been a hot
let's burn Chiefs Nation to the ground.
Yeah, right.
Next week, let's take it down.
I agree. I'd knock them out immediately. Right? I want them to fall.
I wasn't sure if this was a troll job on social media or not, but right. I thought I just saw that Taylor Swift and broke up.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Don't even tempt me.
I don't know if it's real or not. You never know these days. It's like so much junk out there. But I saw a report that Kelsey and Swift broke up.
That would be interesting. That's the type of drama they need. I don't know though. Yeah. Would that be fuel to the fire?
Swift Nation turns on the Chiefs.
Would it be fuel to the fire, or you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
It would probably be good for Kelsey next year because he'll get in shape.
Right? I need a new chick.
Came in with a big old fat beer belly this year.
He sure did, dude. Hanging around Taylor. Hanging around them Swifties, bro.
Yep. Noah Gray's gonna start dating Taylor now.
Right. Well, this, ladies and gentlemen, has been a fabulous episode of Dead in the Water. We got a channel up, right?
Yep. Put it in there one more time. Just got to build up my subscribers now.
Exactly. Let's get some subscribers going. Don't worry, we'll get that going real quick. Oh shoot!
I got to get to 50 so I can go live.
Is that what it says?
Yep.
I don't remember that.
Maybe they changed that.
I have no idea.
It said upload some shorts to start building it.
Oh, is that what it said? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely can get you some of those. I'll download the one. Yep. All right, man. Well, it was fun as usual, as always. We kind of talked about just football. Brent. His channel is Titletown Sports Talk. So at Titletown Sports Talk. And that's for YouTube. So I appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
You gotta get your son, right? His boys, wifey, get all her girlfriends, right? That's how we get it started.
Said I'm gonna have to pump it out.
Yep. And before you know it, you'll get there. Like literally the next show. Yep. Rent Bears in the building, +1. Appreciate you, man. All right. Well, this has been season 2, episode 2. Of Dead in the Water, man.
That's it. Starting off 2025 right.
Yes, sir. All right. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.
Welcome.
Okay. We're out.
Decomposing your big punk.